Hello! Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, the trial and tribulations. Now, of course, it's no further as going on trial. This case is extremely clear, so no room for misinterpretation or offense. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank from that poison cup of coffee. No! You're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw. I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Why won't anyone believe me? Well, I say that pretty much wraps this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant guilty. This court is adjourned. Okay, this is case 3, recipe for Turnabout. The start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the whole world. I bet it does, mine. So, I decided that our resolution is to argue, take on the world. What do you think? Sure, whatever, but I think you have more than enough mistletoe cake. Never! You got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Like this. Now listen up, right? I wanna. Here's to another fruitful year of layered police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you got some explaining to do. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? What? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Yay, thanks! Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Carly? You haven't forgotten your present, yet? No, I mean, yes. No. Are you doing this on purpose? Yes, I must have. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think it is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly Clay's name brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childish amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? This is a report, pal, about you. Listen to this. Mr. Wright must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. I don't remember anything about it. When was that issue from, anyway? December of last year, which I guess makes it last month. This makes it old news, you mean? But I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about? It wasn't you, pal. That was only one possibility. No way. You don't mean... A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one too. So, what are you gonna do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault that the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when your hotshots start getting too full of yourselves. But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. You better make this right, pal. Now. And that means taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got our first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with best up. I don't know. The judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm gonna head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something. Okay, pal? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. If a client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation, I guess I am kind of responsible. But why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? What to do? So, what's our first move? I guess we go down to the detention center and talk. Wait a second. This person's behind bars because of you. Whoever it is isn't going to be jumping at the chance to meet you, right? Hey, let's get one thing straight. It wasn't me. It was a fake me that did this. I wonder if he looks exactly like you. Yep, I hope not. And what kind of name for a double? Nick, I got it. If you're going to ask whether I got a twin brother, the answer is no. Spoil sport. And yes, did you notice Gumshoe was acting really unusual, or was it just me? What do you mean? I mean, he was really worked up. Like a guy who's just found out he's going to be a dad or something. Yeah, I guess he was acting kind of strange. Maybe he realized he's got strong feelings for you, Nick. Considering how we interact, I seriously doubt that, Maya. Well, if he wasn't nervous because of you, maybe it's because of our new guilty client. Maybe they're a fan of Phoenix. Okay, did we do something first? This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? You put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Are you? Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie. Remember? Maggie here. Maggie here. Oh no. Maggie here. She's the policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a clue? Oh, sure. Very funny. After that fifth-grade defense job, you come in here and start making jokes. You better hurry up and tell her what happened. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying the exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. My dear. So, how come you're dressed up like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So, what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Beard, I'm playing the role of a waitress. A waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me straight away, sir. And then you got into this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. What happened? This whole mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Trés Bien. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. Oh. There were 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim took just one sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked, I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Didn't you know the guy who was killed? Not at all. I'd never even seen the guy before. Oh. So she wouldn't have had a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man who killed him, you saw him, right? Of course. A good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So, you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? You tell me, Mr. Wright. Guess the answer to my question is my phone. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. Guilty verdict. So, if you saw the murder, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how is that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? A small bottle of poison. What? The poison? It was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. And no one else saw this other guy? No, sir. That's what everyone said. But I don't see how they could have missed him. The other guy. I was the one who took the coffee to the two men. And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and emo musicians look about him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD. Did you get a look at the CD at all? It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. So it was a band CD. Maybe a pro disc. Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Ryan. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What was the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... And what about the killer? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that he was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. Alright, how about Criminal Affairs Department? No. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He's got it so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure killer is the right label. Alright. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. And now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she. Right, Chief? Yep, meet the pink badger. So one's called blue, and the other's called pink. But they're both called badger. You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mr. Badger seem to be kept together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Well, a mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. Okay, I didn't see that mascot before. That's why I examined it. Ooh. Okay, present her that magazine clip. Oh, yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article is about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who's pretending to be me? Pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, mister. Uh, hey, Maggie, was my evil double I am here too? No, I don't remember a phone with you, Ryan. Oh, it would have been so cool. Then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared at this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture, but you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess, looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Well, okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. Oh, and you had this kind of funny accent. So the guy was nothing like me then? But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? Oh, how about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed that no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright, do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck, complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Beard always lives to fight another day. And one day, I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. Our Jin Yap is really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name and get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him. Don't you worry. We'll get Shin Yap for you. Thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Trés Bien is then. Right, the restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. Sure. Alright, hey, let's go check out this restaurant and its food. Oh, she has a pretty bad one. Okay, now I'm going to go to Trés Bien. Whoa! Hey. Wow, look at this place. What do I smell? What is with the suffocating scent of flowers? Then again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to see us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, man. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello? Anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. That's still stealing. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my act-like clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind a rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. Hey, and look at this! Someone scribbled a little doodle on one of the pages. MC Bomb. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000, maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper is from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the poisoning. What? Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. So this game is actually localized for America, but the original is in Japanese. $100,000 would be for US I wonder how much yen that would be. Cash register. Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spits out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. Look at all the little trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. Let's see. A bouquet of flowers, some crockery, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya, this is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. It probably says open, not closed. It must be one or the other, but I don't know which since I don't know things about French. Picture. Okay. And this table first. This table's set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip, and it's not a sunflower. Oh. Duh, even I could have told you that. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit. I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really? Cool. I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not wet. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, man. Man, there are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All I did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent wet snow. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. And that stain must be from the poison coffee. Don't go licking the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. Why can I picture you doing just that? Okay. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Wow. This place looks pretty good. Repeat. So, check the newspaper. What about this? I will show Maggie the sports paper. Okay. Oh, sports paper. Let's see. Did Gutson Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie. That paper is actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Gutson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh, no. I found this paper in the magazine rack at Trés Bien. Really? That's strange. Trés Bien doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind. Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is this scribble here. Ah, that's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. I guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all. So that $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal. If someone gave me $100,000, I'd say for sure the master of trade, or the spirit song, or even mines. Okay. So the sample CD was on the victim's table. That means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. So the victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we better step up the investigation, don't you? Alright. Now what? Can I present her gumshoe? Kinda want to. Oh, Sister Gumshoe. You really looked out for me when I was on the force. Have you seen him recently? No, he's never been to the restaurant. Guess he's not a fan of French cuisine, huh? He's an instant noodle type of guy after all. Yeah, he prefers the simple things in life. Or he's just simply too poor to afford anything else. Okay, I probably need to go here. No. No. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're all tidy, they're not expected. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. Alright, back to the restaurant. Ooh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Trés Bien. Oh, hello. What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petite restaurant. Baby Abby? Oh, no, my petite Jew. Huh? Me? Look at his face. Like that kitten rejected by its own mother. You are petite, no? Oh Lord, you need sis. A aromatic bath. Oil, Maline, Neroli, and La Rose. My personal recommendation. You think I need what? We just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water, and voila! It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastic. Really? And for la monsieur. Ooh, me? Look at that face, like la puppy rejected by life itself. You are fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil, bergamot, and maybe oui. I will add la peppermint and la clary sage for a fragrance exceptionnel. Such an invigorating recipe will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty. Oh Lord, if you will be seated, I will bring you that special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat or orders. My bien sûr, I know this already, monsieur. You are La Phoenix, right, no? Yes. You know? I never forget a man who flirts with me, especially in court. I guess he was cross-examined by our mysterious Shin Hyun. It looks like everyone to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression the Shin Hyun's been leaving on people, though. Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Shin Armstrong. Enchanté. Yeah. So what does Trés Bien mean? I know Trés, that means three, right? No. Trés Bien is Francais. In English, you would say, very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is Trés Bien, and la cuisine is Trés Bien. If the food's so good, why aren't there any customers in here? My cuisine is not for us. Some people, they do not appreciate la hot cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough Maggies. So you're running this place on your own now? Oui, for la moment. No one has answered my advertisements. Oh, poor me. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am la chef. I am la manager. I am also a trained aromatherapist. Aromaing what? A practitioner of aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul is the delicate for aromas. Delicate? The smell coming from that bottle earlier was not anything but... Okay, I get a chance to try to do a French accent. Not very good. What up? So, can you tell me what you know about the incident? Good, it makes me sad to remember it. Yet I remember it so well. More than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie sent me. So, it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 Wednesday afternoon. A man who was in here for coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. When I came out to see what it was, yeah, it was very slumped in his chair. He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he the one? Oui, monsieur. Oh, I know that Maggie said there was someone else. But, I see. The police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. They probably said, are you sure there was no one else at the table? But I am not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? Because they were English or Japanese in the original version. So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? Nah, oui, as usual, the colonel that at the time of the murder, it was there, he saw it too. But that's the same thing, that there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were two people. Hi, mademoiselle, lawyer, you cannot prove this, you know? About the lawyer. That was me, I suppose. Right, bien sûr. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Now who's the one making stuff up? Alright, I've actually been to Paris before. I had a lot of fun there. I got to see Eiffel Tower and all of that. It was great. Alright, Maggie was a policewoman once. Yes, class? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. She was the suspect in that murder investigation, you know? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her to her perfume for that happiness. Happiness perfume? Blended from bergamot, like I have given it to you before. But she's been arrested again, and found guilty this time. This is true, her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised she was the prime suspect after something like that took place before my very eyes. Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info. Stat. Maggie's motive. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? I suppose you could say so. So what happened? No, I mean, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's still been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. It is true. If there was anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please, tell us anything you know. Cyclops. No, wait, what are we going to do, Nick? We'll just have to, What the? Well, what's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket. It's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama is nearby. Mr. Armstrong, could I just confirm something with you again? The table where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting? That is a question you will have to ask yourselves. Huh? That old man spends all of his time standing at a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It is called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Vitamin Square. Whoa, look. Giant fruits. Oh, it's a little fruit park. So, this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where to get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy-looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Why, he's not throwing seeds out for them. He's throwing seeds at them. My grumpiness threat level has just been raised to red. What's up? Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? See, you don't like my seeds and pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's got to hurt. Go on, eat this. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Beard? I don't know any Maggie Beard. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Trés Bien. God, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl feeling herself like that. Feeling? You mean you're beautiful? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not one ounce. Whatever happened to those woke Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Trés Bien? Do you go to Trés Bien? That miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Trés Bien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. And what about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to yes, the waitresses. They're practically. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. God, it's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Trés Bien regular? Are you a regular at that restaurant? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take it. He must be hiding something. If he is, I should be able to see a cyclone. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now. Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only for 1-1. You better find it or else. If Pearl's ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Okay, present a mortal. How about the article first? Nothing. Or safer. Him. Maggie. Edge. Nope. Salmon. This place is so pretty. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're one of my favorites. And that apple slide is perfect for you. And what is so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. No way. I get covered in sand if I slip down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow, that's too exciting. Oh, filings. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back then. You want them? No. Oh, a little magazine right here. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. Hey, that's mine. Hey, look, pigeons. Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray. Is that it? You're overthinking this one by just a smidge more. Table. Looking at this orange reminds me. Well, look, that you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed. You don't have to tell me twice. Thank you. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No. I was just... Let me see. Your style is until different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations. You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. Interactable fashion. All French. All the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. Alright. There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf right here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all of these personally. I have to find the Magatama. I wonder where it is. Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big meat freak. He already has this table ready to go. Now if only the food in this place was edible. Looks like they have Maggie in question. I guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Poor Maya. It looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taking a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Trés Bien once things have cooled off. Alright then. Whoa, pal, have you found evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh, yeah, one more thing. Your trial's been approved. Court sitting at 10 a.m. tonight. Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Okay. Now, listen up, pal. Maggie's found guilty again. Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Right here. So the guilty party was Maggie here. Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close, you know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just her. Wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. So that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was... Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? Gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal. Not me. You have to be blind not to see what's going on. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glen Elg. He was a computer program. See? Program. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee and get him the money. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer. And the first time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding! What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look into it yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? Investigation. This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got an hour and a half on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Beard's no liar. Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know? So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? Contradictions. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone, even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh, yeah, she did mention something about a CD. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing a earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket. A radio? You didn't have a CD player? If you got it, your phone never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Trés Bien didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Sports paper? What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Trés Bien. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be on something. But take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Wow, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done in the script. Handwriting, huh? It'll be good to know more about that. In any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Alright. Back to the restaurant. Okay, I have to go here. There. Nothing. You don't see many parks like this anymore. What a great place for kids to play. But that old man's the only one here, drinking his tea with the pigeons. The pigeons are so busy pecking at the seats, they don't notice anything else. Seeing those birds using such intense focus reminds me of Maya when she struck me down a burger. Alright, did you say anything? Not. Can't talk to him yet, so... Set. Really? Okay. The chef of Trés Bien. You know what that chef said to me? Oh, no, your body's full of toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says too. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bathroom. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, yeah. Oh, you can't stop thinking about him. Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about Charming Chef. So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Trés Bien? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the journal anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trés Bien and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef at Trés Bien and report back to Dutch. Alright, see if he says anything about this. He does not. Alright. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. I can tell a gumshoe that Maya has a job here now. Oh, hello. Also, who's this? Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. Welcome. Bienvenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh, it's just you, Nick. But Maya. Oh, well, hello. Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. And who is that woman I just saw? Oh, since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Oh, I don't know who's cuter. It's either her or Nagisa. They were both cute. Nagisa Furukawa. Man. Okay, Alright, talk. Waitress. So, how do you like your new job, huh? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of it. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. What's special? Hey, Nick, why didn't you order something? I'm just preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. For 20 cents. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. Twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras. Drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya's really getting into this. So how much is this set lunch, then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side, salad, and dessert, that's $45. Hey, wait a sec, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa, a dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, My wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. I just remembered, I got to clean the toilets. Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. I got the lunch special. Okay. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Kitchen. Now what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Or are you going to show me around? There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. Excuse me. I better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. Kitchen. And here it is, the famous Trés Bien kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There is a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Look who's here. Oh, to the right. Oh. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey, Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Isn't that using Chinese food? It is? Look, right there on the counter. My Nagatama. What's it doing there? What indeed? Nagatama, what's it doing there? What? Now I know. Oh. Look at these knives, they're sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices through with the cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those. Smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and Avalon seafood of Oceanic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe what you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under them. How do you respond to something like that? Now this is one large man. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's bedtime literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? It looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool. Read one out. And say it in your best French accent. With intense... what? Oh. It's hard reading all this. Oh, with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. See two of them, like actors from a film. See coffee still uncut. Sweet nothings over too soon on that sad Sunday morning. See foolish cocktail so delicious. Takes the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. That's it? Yep, that's a poem for you. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Oh, dude, you know what a good French dish would be? I like Ratatouille from that Pixar movie. Rat. I want pretty good. Okay, well... What? Oh, there's a bike here now? The old guy's not here anymore. And I still have some unanswered questions for him. What? A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally right. Hey, what do you think he was doing with my life? Is he going Super Saiyan or something? Oh, you messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? Your new ride? Is that kind of... he was gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Then who was the one that covered my saddle? Oh, it's okay. You catch my drift? Oh, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, dude. I had to beat you so hard I feel like you was smooching the express train. Uh-oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. You gotta remember, a group of lawyers that have used their pen. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What did you say? I'm Phoenix Wright. Turn me up long. Phoenix Wright. You say you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. Oh, what do you want to do? What? Out of my way. I gotta cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony, was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. God, pathetic. Oh, see, a few threats from a little brat like that. You look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking. Or like you had some talent here. Are you regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going here? I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? When I think back to when I was young, I wonder what I found so great about playing it. Maybe I'll come back here tonight. On second thought, being arrested by gumshoe would be too embarrassing to bear. Okay, I've been going straight through this for now, and I got a little bit of evidence. So maybe I can do this? I don't know. I'll say it.
Take that!
Trés Bien regular. It's time you told me the truth. Why are you a regular at the restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious people only have one reason to go to restaurants? To eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think you go to that restaurant for the food. You insolent brat! How dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell that not you nor anyone else in the world goes to that place for its food. Maybe not. Just the job listings. We just found that, so I don't know.
Take that! Take that!
going back to that kitchen. Table with a poison. Stain tells the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off with police. I guess it must still be under investigation. Alright. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim. One L, no doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts of the moment. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh, I guess we'll come back. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in the restaurant. Okay, well, since when did I start taking words from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show you. Small bottle. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get it. This is mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. What do you order? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell. It smells like a skunk to me, huh? Mind letting me borrow that bottle for me? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are very important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspect Gene Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details about this Armstrong guy's secret. Armstrong's secret. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trés Bien, pal? Yes. So, how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and you got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of the phone contract. He's about $500,000 in the bank. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was Sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises, and I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. It's for $500,000, pal. That's $500,000 bills. What was the in there for? Is there really that much money tied up in this case? I can't give you an answer on that, pal. Not without the case file in front of me. But I'll tell you this, that Armstrong guy would have done anything for cash. He was desperate, you know. No, I don't, but I think I sort of get the picture. Anything about the bike at all? No? Alright. proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's a twin tea set. The food at Trés Bien is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a lot of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crap. Taste's another story. Price is nothing. So, you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money ball every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke.
Take that!
So now I need to prove how it's broke. What? Oh, job.
Take that!
Yeah, great. This is yours, right? My man, why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I need spending money. Okay. I don't go to that restaurant for food. I just go for that cappuccino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost? $8. Those better be some golden beans. What's your problem? You don't think a poor man would be better off in the dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there is really that great. No, it's not. But anyway, yes, that place is free newspapers for you every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go. I'm sorry, sir. There are no free papers to read at Tribune. Really, there aren't.
Take that!
Newspaper? Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Trés Bien. So, what of? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? Do you see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go so much to Trés Bien is...
Take that! Take that!
Yeah, Maggie. Yep, what are you asking me about that girl for? She was the waitress at Trés Bien. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. And you are probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. That uniform is all you can think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was yours. Enough. Please, no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Oh, that's kind of bad. It's not as bad as what happened in the Turnabout though. That was so crazy. Trés Bien great. Sir. Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine. So I'm a dirty, wicked, simple devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Gianatino every time for $8. All because the serving girl punched me and locked me up. Really, it's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you little boy. Show some respect, huh? I'm Victor Cooper. Sorry, Mr. Cooper. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident. I don't believe this. I even broke the sidewalks and everything. I guess I'll have to try again. When it's a better I'm going back here then to this place. I can probably show him. Looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind asking him. But if he's involved in this case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin. His weakness? I wonder what that might be. Alright. Present Mario. Okay. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those teeth in my eyes. Ooh, ouch. Hey, Maya, would you mind coming with me for a while? Huh? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. No, hang on. Can you go like that? I guess. Sure. You again. Oh, I see. Nick, his eyes are burning into me. It's okay. I think it's going pretty well. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Alright, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. God, how can we crack this guy? Excuse me please, sir. quiet. Can't you see I'm feeding the pig? Yeah. Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm here. Even from beyond the grave. Wow. What you saw? About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the cappuccino? It's like he's a different person. It was quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange looking boy. The girl took the cappuccino over to him, you see. And was the customer? Definitely, he was the only person at the table. They took one sip of the cappuccino and he said something like, "Roar," and then collapsed. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now, but it looks like Mr. Pluto didn't see this other man either. So yeah, do you like the food at Trés Bien? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know. I set up a casino on London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London's in England, not France. Oh, yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I won't. France. I can't believe he is laughing at the guy. You visit Trés Bien a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you're finding me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Careful of that chef, my dear. Chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. He's an ex-con? Armstrong's record. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no, those eyes. I can't do this. He has really got this guy eating out of her hand. He steals things from his customers. From his customers? Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things made him. He's a pilfer, so you be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course, he was arrested for it once. I was there when it happened, having my cappuccino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? A Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. If you take anything again, you let me know. It's not too expensive. I'll buy you a replacement. Poor guy, he couldn't do enough for me. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, man. You got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. She looks good like that, too. I guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Ooh la la, Mademoiselle Maya, non. Oh, can you leave me like this? I'm sorry. That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a psych walker 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong, I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course.
Take that!
Maggie's motive. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Wait. Orders. I will confess everything. Just order me. Well, that was a new order. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket for $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after that incident, this ticket, it disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecutors gave him. They said that he poisoned the man to get the $500,000 lottery tickets. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me, and I want to know the reason why. Knowing Monsieur, you doubt me, but I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong, I have to know how I want it. I think I know who took it. I think the winning ticket was stolen by this person.
Take that!
No, he was the one that... It's that one guy, the biker. I didn't get his idea. Yeah, it's the biker. Yeah, it's totally him. Okay, it was definitely him.
Take that!
Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Well, that is one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My why? You have no evidence. I'm not I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this? A poem? Oh, Monsieur, you know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it and put some feeling into it. Convicted before a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu, the mention yours and liar. You deny it? Do not make the false accusations so most blatant. So, do you have any proof? I want to see that incontestable proof that I have ever stolen from one of my customers. Yeah, I don't know this one.
Take that! Take that!
I think I need to use that, yeah.
Take that!
Oh yeah. So according to the boys down at the left, noodles were probably made by the probably. Analyzing this kind of writing is difficult since it's done with fibers. Don't worry, I'll vouch for it. Why would Gumshoe have to vouch for it? Can't it stand on its own? So now if you examine it, he stole my Magatama.
Take that! Take that!
The guide doesn't say Magatama, it says the badge. Yeah. Alright, so he stole my Magatama. It seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. He did. He didn't steal anything before, but now he has. What is that? This is my Magatama, and I found it in your kitchen. No! Wow, that scream just about broke some windows. I have weakness for that little trinkets and not beginnings. My envy just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Is that true? I am just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little Besides, this time it was not a small trinket. It was $500,000. No, why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you are in some pretty serious trouble, and that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash?
Take that!
This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ugh. You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped out your debts. Well, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Mr. Armstrong, you said that the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? Somebody who was listening to the radio Maggie said something about that too. In other words, that's on the news, I think. All of a sudden, it exploded. It's $500,000, you shouted. And the ticket. We had all of these tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperate to get money, so I put the toast in his coffee. None. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, poor quad pass, I had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How can you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. The ticket for Appaloonie, Maggie. You just told us you did. You said you took the ticket. It was not. That's enough. Mr. Godot! What the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I have ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. He came in here for coffee. His craving for coffee knew no bounds. Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I have not heard none. Just a pretty little girl who never won his lucky night. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. You have the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong paid off the winning ticket's premium. So, the ticket's head was worthless. Not quite. He did win something. $1. See, I am just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so we'll just wait and see how the motive turns out tomorrow, won't we? Well, you two, time to laugh at that pretty little area. Looks like I won't be needing this note. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Maybe, where did the winning ticket go? I got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. Certainly not again. This is some real money trouble, huh? Bye.